Oh my God, this was just the saddest flash ever. It was like two ships passing in the night. It was like Romeo and Juliet. It was... I always say that because I feel like two star-crossed lovers, but I don't even know the full story there, so I should probably... I forget that whole... In any case, what they had shown me was somebody who was elevated. It was the man in this case, was more elevated than the woman. But they loved each other. They desired each other. They wanted to be with one another. But they could not be because they were not on the same vibrational match. They were not on the same elevation. And, oh God, this is so wild. I hope I can remember it all. It was quick. It was, it was giving this like impression that he was on a level that was in charge of things. Like, forgive me. It was like they do get to decide who wakens and who doesn't. They do the weighing of the heart. It was like playing God, but it was showing it as a group of humans, like people, that were deciding that, doing that, like who could awaken and who could not. And so this man was like part of that group, fell in love with a woman who was not part of that group. So she was, we could say, asleep or not as elevated or not as awakened. And so she, in order for them to be together, she would have to go through the ringer. She'd have to go through those tests and determine if her heart was pure enough to be awakened now, right? Removed from the curse, come out from underneath the lies and ties. And, oh God, it happened so quick. So so then I guess he got tired of waiting, but the only way he could get with her would be to fall. So I guess it's like the idea of like the fallen angel, right? Like, it was so wild how they were showing it. I'm sitting here because I think I'm confused. It's like they showed it as humans, but do they mean angels? Do they mean like... You know, they talk about, you hear these stories that are myths or are supposed to represent stuff, but then when they show it or have me experience things, I'm like, wait a minute. Good Lord. Anyway, so the man got tired of waiting for her, but she was working so hard to elevate to get to him. Oh God, this is so sad. That he ended up diving down just as she was elevating up. So they still crossed paths. I snapped out of it when that occurred because I wanted to puke. I wanted to throw up. I was so upset. It was such a flash, but you would have thought it was the longest story in the world. Because it felt like they both had been yearning for eons. And they just kept missing one another, but for the love of one another. Right? Like they were doing everything they were doing for the other. And yet they kept, it's like fucking up because they kept missing each other because they were looking outside of themselves. But it was like looking in a mirror. Like they were, I guess it's the idea of, you hear like twin flames or like the perfect match or the whatever. It was, I'm shaking now. I'm still shaking. Like, it's like, holy shit. You know why I don't like it when they show me that stuff? Like, why did you tell me that? Why are you telling me that? That's really upsetting to me. It's like there's somebody out there. Like, I don't want that in my subconscious mind, that there's somebody out there that I love so much and they love me so much, but we keep missing one another. That's a terrible thought. Thanks, no thanks. You can keep that one. You can keep that one. What's the point of that? What is the point of that? Or is that a fear of mine? Is that my subconscious tossing that up? Right? Like afraid you're going to miss. But this was so specific. or that has been your experience. That is what has happened. Maybe we could put our own positive spin on this. That has what has always happened, lifetime after lifetime, and this is the lifetime of no more. You guys will match. You will meet up. You will. Sorry, I am really shook by it. It was very, I could even cry. I feel like I'm going to cry now. Like, oh, because as he was falling, he was like screaming for her as she was elevating up. Oh, God. Am I just a sucker for love, like love stories? I am such a sucker. I just want everybody to love one another, find their perfect pair, and everybody be happy. Is that too much to ask? Oh, God. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.